This video is the introduction or reintroduction, depending on, if you've come to my channel before. This is for my YouTube channel. This phone is already starting to annoy me because of the way the lenses are pointed, and I do have a better camera, but I'm not going to hook it up today because this is like really impromptu. I didn't know I was going to do this. A lot of times, things I do, I don't realize that I'm about to do it until I'm doing it. So, this my YouTube channel. These are things you can expect. You can expect me to be random. You can expect me to wander all over the place. You can expect that I will try to get you the most information possible on narcolepsy, the symptoms, other things that I have. And now I can see that my eyes get totally blanked out. Whatever. I don't know why people have to see my eyes, but here they are. Most of the time they're asleep, so even if I'm not, they're asleep. Knowledge gets processed slowly. So I'll see something, or somebody will say something, it'll come to me, and then it takes a minute before I realize what's going on, even if I respond right away, because, responding is like a knee-jerk reaction. You say what you're thinking. You don't plot it out. And then a lot of times, especially because narcolepsy is a problem in the brain, where your brain is not functioning like a regular person's brain does. So things get there slowly. And anyway, things you can't expect. You cannot expect me to wear a suit. Never. You can't expect me to get all dressed up for this. You can't expect me to always give you information and the links to where you can get that information. I've been doing this for meaning as a narcolepsy advocate over 30 years now. And there is so much stuff that I have read and jammed into my brain and confirmed it that I'm not going to always know where I got that from, but I know whether it's right. So I think that's up to you. If you don't believe me, look it up, because I try not to just make stuff up as I go along, but sometimes, you never know what the brain does. When the brain slips into a micro sleep, then you just go with it. Really, I'm sure if you haven't experienced it by now, sometime in your life as a narcoleptic, you're going to find out that that's how things happen. You can fall asleep in between words, or as you're saying something, and your brain takes over, handles it, and then processes it, and you come back to it. So you can't expect me to follow links. You can't. One thing you can't expect is sooner or later my cat's going to wake up. His name is Nim, and he will either knock things over or jump up here behind me to get attention, or sometimes he'll just break out and start singing, dancing, and telling me his history in good English too. He speaks pretty well. But he's, I will be switching cameras. I don't like the phone. That's not anything in particular about it, but I've always used a better camera than what I have on my phone. So I don't know. I just don't like it. There are things I could do, like process the images through an external source and like that better, but gee, that's kind of hard work. I don't want to do that. So that's another thing. You can't expect me to do a lot of hard work on this. I'm going to rattle off stuff that comes out of my head as it comes up, and then we'll figure it out later. I might at the beginning of a video say, what does it say? Taking what? See, that's why I don't like taking my glasses off, because then something pops up. Oh, I think it means it's going to dim the screen or whatever. So I will be stopping and starting and stopping and starting, and that's fine. And, I might say at the beginning of the video, this is a video for blah, 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 and then not follow it because it just didn't occur to me to keep on that path. And I may be clicking along just fine and then totally stop everything for no apparent reason to you, but for good reason to me. And start the next day, next week. This can't be structured because I'm not a structured person. Narcolepsy is a progressive neurological disease. Over time, you develop other things in addition to the narcolepsy, and they come up because of the narcolepsy, because you cannot heal like a regular person anymore because you don't get consolidated sleep in the right order. That's a big thing too. Is it's not just that how long you sleep, it's the quality of the sleep, what stages you're in, what stages you go through to get into that, and how long it lasts, really. And no, I have a watch. Yes, I have a tracker that tracks my sleep quite well. But none of those are like an EEG that attach to your head and catch your brain waves and watch your eye movements to say this is when you entered REM sleep. No kind of phone or watch or other device without electrodes stuck to your head can tell what stage of sleep you're in. Okay, so that's the reintroduction basically. I'm gonna record videos, decide where they go, chop them up, put them together, put them on YouTube, and then, get them transcribed. Maybe I won't. Sometimes I'll just put it up there and say, hey, you guys, what do you think of this? And right now I have 0 viewers. So as these things come out, maybe the viewers will start coming to what I'm doing. Maybe not. I'm not really caring about that because, you know, any one of us could get hit by a bus tomorrow. As my mom used to tell me, you could get hit by a bus today and not know what's going to happen tomorrow. So you can't really plan all that. But I will. I'll try. I'll try to plan. But pretty much all the plans will be wrong.